What's going on, guys? It's Deathmark here. Just a little update video here for you guys in regards to Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 as we head into Modern Warfare 3. So as you guys can see, this is what you're currently going to see in game. If you have made about roughly 4 days, you will also completely unlock for free the battle rifle, which I believe is for the TAC V, which is pretty decent if I do say so myself. Let me know what you guys thought of that weapon in the comments box down below. So that's the very first update. To earn all rewards, logging on 4 separate days before unclaimed rewards expire. So I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think you've got like about 4 or 5 days left at the time of recording this video. So that's really interesting there. Also, on top of this, if you make your way in-game at this present moment in time, most of you guys will probably most likely be aware of the bunker that's underneath Shadow Siege, and as you guys can see, that's going to be happening on August 17th. That's going to be the main event, Shadow Siege. Free to play, squad size of 4, large map, players start with loadout with respawns enabled. So that's going to be interesting there. I'm pretty sure most of you guys will most likely be aware of that by now. On top of this, if you also make your way down there, you will also notice, of course, there's a bunker that we all know about underneath the Sire Observatory. But if you make your way into the area of the Dome Modern Warfare 3 map, most of you guys may not be aware of this, but if you make your way to where the underground bunker is, I think it's like one of the spawners in the 6v6 multiplayer map of Dome. Now, I don't know if it's actually in the multiplayer map, but as far as I have found it, it is in Warzone. But if you make your way to through one of the tunnels that is in that map, you will notice that there's actually a green door at the very back of this little corridor. Now, we believe at this present moment in time that is currently locked off, and it looks like it requires keycard access. So I want to give a big massive shout out. I think it was Killer Stitch that found this on Twitter, so I'm just going to show you this video that he's recorded, so a big massive shout out to him. He says a new bunker door has been found at Sire Observatory in DMZ, and this is in DMZ he's recording this in. It is available also in Battle Royale. You will also notice it there. Now, I don't think it's in the 6v6 multiplayer map of Dome. I could be wrong. But it doesn't look like to have anything behind it yet. As you can clearly see, the area behind that overlooks Mawazeh marshlands. It does appear to have an activation switch beside it, but we'll get to see what lies beneath it. It's this set of green doors right here. So that's really interesting. Now, this bunker control area only had 2 door entrances on that level before, from what we understand, and one entrance from the blast in the ceiling, which was back down there, and another from the car park level down into the bunker when it was added, but we're not sure. But we'll
Ultra One, completing contracts earns you
so
cash.
that's really interesting there. Let me know what you guys thought of that in the comments box down below. Big massive shout to Killer Stitch for that. If you want to check that out for yourself. It is in Battle Royale, it is in DMZ, I believe it might be in Resurgence as well, so make sure you guys do check that out. There's also a Burner 4 message which titled Study the New Upcoming Target. So we got this image earlier on today. Now, I'm not 100% sure, if I'm quite honest with you here guys, what this is supposed to be. It looks like some sort of tunnel or some sort of doorway, I suppose. Or it could be like a top-down view of like the way that the map is laid out. But if anyone else has got any ideas on what this could possibly be, let me know in the comments box down below. Apparently Sire Observatory could be the bunker underneath Sire Observatory, but we'll have to wait and see on that. But big massive shout to Killer Stitch for finding the majority of this stuff. Also, Evan Fox on Twitter, who's I think is a random member of the Call of Duty community, apparently is found out on Steam, I believe this is. They can actually, there's actually a little placeholder if you would like, saying Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 on Windows coming soon, with Australian dollars of $54.95. Now, we believe at this present moment in time, when converting that into US dollars, I think that's around $30. So that's really interesting there. Now, this could easily be a placeholder and it is subject to change, but that is really interesting on that. He's actually made a further tweet to back this up. As you guys can see, it is currently on Steam on an Australian version by the looks of it. And it is in the list, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 of $54.95 Australian. So that is very interesting there. Let me know what you guys thought of that in the comments box down below. On top of this, as you guys can see, most of you guys probably will know about this by now, but in case you don't, assemble a 4-person fire team and be ready to drop into Call of Duty Warzone starting at 9:30 AM Pacific, which is 12:30 on the Eastern and 5:30 in the UK, that's in the afternoon, on Thursday, August 17th. Double XP begins at that time, shortly before the commencement of the Shadow Siege limited time event, scheduled to begin 1 hour later. That's at 10:30 AM Pacific, which is 1:30 PM on the Eastern and 6:30 PM in the UK. The exact operation is shrouded in secrecy, but intel interceptions from Commander Philip Graves seem to indicate the battle you should prepare for. He said, "This is an airborne-to-ground assault up the Connie-occupied Zaya Observatory." So that's really interesting. That backs up those 2 earlier clips that we got from Killer Stage and what I managed to find with that green door in the dome area. So that's really interesting. Join the ranks of Shadow Company, take on Connie forces, secure chemical weapons before it's too late, and receive numerous rewards. Additionally, expect to view the full reveal of Modern Warfare 3, complete additional objectives in Operation Shadow Siege to claim further items, such as a new base weapon, all immediately available in Call of Duty Warzone and Modern Warfare 2. And eventually Modern Warfare 3, thanks to Carry Forward. Now, I did cover that in another video. If you want to check that out, make sure you guys do check out the playlist down in the description. The alleged weapon, the new base weapon, apparently is going to be called the M13C. Now, I believe I've got an image of a reward announcement that popped up during several people's games that they were playing. I'll see if I can find that. So, as you guys can see, we're going to be getting an M13C unlock through completing Shadow Siege event challenges. Now, I believe this image came from DK Dynamite's one of his streams, I believe. So, we can definitely see that this has some sort of involvement with the Shadow Siege live event. Now, as far as we're aware, as far as which consoles that the game will be on, we believe at this present moment in time is PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X and S, going from this image. But interestingly, Xbox One is not on this list. So we'll have to wait and see. This could be subject to change again, but this is coming from the ESRB, which rates different video games. So, but we'll have to wait and see. It is rating pending at the moment, but once we get a full-on rating on what that's going to be, most likely 18 or 16, something like that. But we'll have to wait and see. Let me know what you guys thought of that in the comments. We actually got a further image. As you guys can see, we've got a leaked image of 4 different operators here. We believe at this present moment in time it's MAKAROV, Price, Ghost, and I'm guessing it's one of MAKAROV's comrades. So that's really interesting there. And interestingly also, I've just noticed this, but this emblem on that MAKAROV's wearing on his top doesn't match up with the emblem that Connie are known by. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's like a diamond type shape or a similar kind of shape, but definitely doesn't look like that as far as I noticed. But we'll have to wait and see. Of course, for those who don't know, MAKAROV's face recently got revealed during the trailer recently. If you want to check that out, I will leave that link down in the description. Furthermore, just going back to Steam here, guys, I mentioned about that guy who managed to find out what the price was for the Australian version of Modern Warfare 3. I'm looking at my version. This is from the UK. We don't have a price showing as far as we can see at this present moment in time, but I'll let you guys know if anything changes. I'll just basically, just to prove a point, I'm just going to search up what I would search for in the same fashion as what the other Twitter user searched for in his video, and as far as we can see, there's no price showing on our end, but I'll let you guys know if anything changes on that. Of course, we also most of us will probably be aware of the Vault Edition artwork that we're getting. So this is what we're going to expect to see on the logo of the emblem of Modern Warfare 3 if you do purchase the Vault Edition, which is one of the editions that will be on sale at some point down the line, most likely after the live event, which, don't forget guys, is going to be happening on August the 17th. And just to finish off this video, we also got a further tweet earlier on, as of a few moments ago. Keep your squad close, keep your enemies closer. MW3 Worldwide revealed next Thursday on August 17th in Call of Duty Warzone. We've also got an image here of both Vladimir Makarov, who I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think is being played by Julian Kostov. Now he's going to be the actor for Vladimir Makarov in the upcoming Modern Warfare 3, so that's really interesting there. And as you guys can see, that's Julian Kostov, aka Vladimir Makarov, and we've also got an image here of Captain Price, who of course, as always, is going to be played by Barry Sloan. So that's really interesting there, guys. Let me know what you guys thought of this in the comments box down below. And just to wrap things up here for you guys, I'm just going to head back onto Discord, and we've got an image here of all 4 of these teaser images that we got from the US mobile phone number. It's all pointing towards Zaya Observatory being involved in this, and the SAM sites, we're possibly going to be using them somehow or other to destroy the missiles, I guess, but we'll have to wait and see what's going on with that. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell to stop us an upload, and I'll see you in the next one. Till then, peace out.